So one thing I should know is that if this is a right angle, it means that it intercepts a semicircle of the circle, which should make sense because it's an inscribed angle. It measures half of the intercepted arc, so 90 is half of 180, so that's got to be a diameter. If that's the case, it makes this a semicircle, so to find D, I'm just going to take 180 and subtract out the 89 to get D is 91 degrees. So what's wrong with this picture? Well, what's wrong with this picture is this. If lines are parallel, and I'm just going to label this arc measure X, X equals 56 degrees. However, X equals 360 minus this 158 minus this 84 minus this 56, and when I calculate it that way, it ends up being, let me see, 360 ends up being, this is really bad. I'm actually going to have to punch this in a calculator. So 360 minus 158 minus the 84 minus the 56, that would make it a 62-degree angle. So the lines cannot be parallel. Okay, so it tells me this is a kite, and it wants me to find y. What I know is if this is a kite, these two are congruent. Because those two chords are congruent, it means that this is also a 136-degree arc. Y is half of this remaining arc, which is not wanting to mark very well. Y is half of this. Why all of a sudden it's not wanting to work, I don't know. So to find y, we may have an issue here. Let me close that out and bring the tools up again. And try to figure out why it's not wanting to work. Being very glitchy. So, to find y, okay, it's not letting me write on this, but I'm not going to scrap the whole video. To find y, I would take 180 minus 136 and then get my answer. And the reason I would do that is this is a diameter. So if this is 136, this is also 136. So y is just 180 minus 136, which means y is 44 degrees. I also could have taken 360 minus 136 times 2 and then divided that by 2 to get the 44.